Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chicago Bears Daily, where we post daily Chicago Bears content. If that's something you enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. So, Jackson here with another video. We're going to be talking about the Bears actually possibly trading for Kenny Golladay on the New York Giants. Now, we're out here in Florida. Be back in a few days, and Eric and I will definitely be going live a lot more now that all this traveling will be done. But Kenny Golladay, I saw a proposed trade. It was Kenny Golladay for the Chicago Bears next year, 2023, 6th round pick. The thing with Kenny Golladay is last season with the Giants, it seemed like they had an issue with him, he had an issue with them. Whatever the case was, Kenny Golladay had a really down season. And at such a young age, pretty much about to enter his prime here, I think this is the lowest value you will ever see of Kenny Golladay. And when I think of the Bears wide receiver room, I'm very excited. Darnell Mooney's a stud. I'm very excited for Velus Jones Jr., but I've talked to some SEC cats who just didn't really think he was all that. I think he is going to be good, but maybe it's going to take a little bit longer than I'm thinking. I like Equanimeous St. Brown. I think he's more of a complimentary guy. I like Cole. I'm hopeful for Cole Kmet, especially after sitting next to him in math my senior year, but Byron Pringle, he's going to be dope as well. But if the Bears are planning long term, you have some choices you need to make. And I think that surrounding Justin Fields with the most amount of talent promising young talent, I think is not a bad route. I don't think you can really argue that that would be a bad route. Do they necessarily need to go out and trade for Kenny Golladay? Absolutely not. But I think it would be long-term and short-term in their best interest if they were to make a move at the wide receiver position. The thing with Kenny is his contract is fat. Like, he's got a very fat contract. So if the Giants were like, we're all set, and they decide to trade him, well, the Bears are going to be taking on about $13 million of cap. And the good news for the Bears is if it simply just doesn't work out, what you're able to do is you're able to cut him, and you're able to only really pay about $3 million. So financially, it's not the best, but it is certainly not the worst, and you can remain flexible because if you look at the Bears right now for 2022, 2023, and beyond, dude, money-wise, they have a ton of it. They're looking great long-term financially for the Chicago Bears. They are looking very good. So with Kenny, the Bears have Darnell Mooney. I would imagine he's going to garner a shit ton of double teams because there's no more Allen Robinson, and Darnell Mooney, I would imagine, him and Justin Fields, they're going to have a connection. They already have a connection. You're going to see Darnell Mooney the first couple of games of the season just light dudes on fire. He's going to light dudes on fire. So what's going to happen after that? There's going to be more pressure on him. By pressure, I mean defensive pressure. The defense is going to put a lot more pressure on him. So if you can go out and you can get another cat like Kenny Golladay, it just adds more versatility. It adds more weapons. It adds a deep play threat. It adds a big body. It adds a bunch of different stuff. So let me know what you guys think about this possible trade. I understand it if it's financially just doesn't make too much sense from your side. So I'd love to hear your guys' opinions down below in the comment section. But as always, that like button, hit that subscribe button. Very appreciative of all you guys watching these videos. Let's have a good summer.